Alberto Camargo with NCAA Digital, and today I'm naming my best starting 11 across D1 women's soccer. The regular season is coming to a close across most conferences, so let's give flowers to the players who most deserve it. But first, some guidelines. To avoid this 11 being dominated by one team or one conference, I've limited myself to 1 player per team and 2 per conference. That does unfortunately mean some tough omissions, but without further ado, here's my D1 women's soccer best 11. Starting in goal, I've gone with Michigan State's Lauren Kozal. The Spartans have been one of the surprises of the year, thanks in part to Kozal's presence between the sticks. She's the backbone of the best defense in the country by goals allowed, and my keeper of the year. I've chosen 4 defenders for my 11, so let's start out west. UCLA's Jaden Perry has played the most minutes of anyone in the Bruins backline that has allowed just 7 goals through 16 games. Joining her is another Pac-12 player, ELISE Evans of Stanford. She has been named Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week twice this season and anchored the Cardinal backline to 10 clean sheets in the process. While we're talking clean sheets, I can't look past Georgetown's Maya Alcantara. She started in every game this season and led the Hoyas to 13 clean sheets, the most in D1. And finally, there's North Carolina's Tori Hansen. Not only is she an ever-present for the Tar Heels' ACC leading defense, but she's also the team's second leading scorer with 7 goals of her own. Moving into my midfield 3, let's start with Abby Miller of St. Louis. I wanted to show the Billikens some love, and I think Miller has been one of the team's most crucial players. Down in SEC country, I've included Alabama's FELICIA KNOX. Her 15 assists are the best in D1, and she conducts the highest scoring offense in the SEC this season. Rounding out my midfield is Southern Cal's Croy Bethune. With just a couple of games left in the Trojan season, she has contributed to over half the team's goals and scored 4 game winners from midfield. Speaking of coming in clutch, my first forward is TRINITY BYARS of Texas. Her 6 game winners are currently tied for the most in the country, and her 15 overall goals are the best in the Big 12. My second ACC inclusion is Michelle Cooper of Duke. One of the most well-rounded forwards in women's soccer, Cooper is always at the center of the Blue Devils' most dangerous attacks. And last, but literally the opposite of least, Quinnipiac's Rebecca Cook rounds out my 11. With 19 goals and 45 total points, she has been the most prolific striker in the game this season. Her production could not go unrecognized. So that's my team. It's star-studded and full of worthy players, but I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments who I missed out, and keep an eye on NCAA.com for all my women's soccer coverage.